We're dying to know how to climb our way to the
Hi, welcome to the first episode of the Sound On Song podcast. I'm Ali McCracken and I'm here with my colleague and collaborator David Reid.
In each episode, we'll be taking apart a song that we made together. Myself chatting about the songwriting process and Ali going through the mix and the mastering. Today, we'll be looking at a song called Small Step that I wrote as part of a compilation album.
As the fuel ran low in the seas of heat.
And so with the vocal track then, how did you improve that? How did you remove all the noise?
So that's the vocal that you can hear just now, just by itself. So we've soloed that. So the first thing I did was added a noise gate. There was quite a lot of noise off the original microphone recording that you had sent over.
What's a noise gate then? What does a noise gate do?
So basically the noise gate eliminates unwanted noise from the recording. So for this track I used a plugin called Master Restoration. So what you can hear just now is only what's been affected.
Is that literally the noise then that we're hearing now?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
So then I added a first EQ. I added about 6 dB at 200 Hz just to give it a wee bit of punch. And then I added another boost at 6K to get a bit of presence. For this I've just used the compressor, limiter and the warmth.
Okay. So like what's a, to a layman like me, like what's a compressor then? A compressor, is that kind of to do with like the volume, like how loud it sounds?
Yeah, basically we're trying to lessen the dynamic range between the loudest and quietest parts of the audio signal. So in this case it's your voice that's been affected. And then there's a thing called an inflator, which is used a lot for mastering.
An inflator?
Yeah,
Okay.
pump up the volume.
Pump up the volume. I like the sound of that, man. I think my voice could definitely do some inflating at times, you know.
So again, that's just added to suit, just to raise the overall level of the vocal track. It's used a lot in mastering, but in the context of the vocal, it sometimes just brings it forward and adds a wee bit of weight. So then I used a de-esser in your vocal as well. The simplest way to describe this is you're trying to eliminate the sibilant sounds from your voice, like the S, the ch, and the sh. So it's only affecting that band of the track.
So that's where the sound S is.
Yeah,
like
so
in the vocal in the range, is it?
Yeah.
And what's the difference between like delay and reverb? You know, when would you be using delay? When would you use reverb? Like with a vocal track?
So if you can hear that I told just now,
Yeah.
so that's just the reverb. And I can just affect that with the slider. So that's not affecting the actual volume of your vocal track, which is here. That's just the effect. You don't really want...
So reverb's
you don't really want
not
them,
always...
You don't really want them
always
people
about...
to...
Yeah.
You go.
It's not always
Live from
about...
Los Angeles.
Yeah. And so with Small Step here, with the song that we were working on, how was there any particular challenges with this one in terms of the reverb or compression or the noise gate, you know, all these things that you've been talking about?
When I was going through the vocal, I put it in 2 stages. It was like repairing it almost. So you've got the repairing stage where you're getting the noise out, you're trying to boost the levels, a bit of EQ. And then once you do that, you sort of
repairing my broken voice.
And then
that's a good way of putting it though, repairing it. So there's the repair stage on that vocal track.
And again, there's different ways of doing the mix, but for this mix, I started with the vocal. I spent quite a bit of time in it, and then I tried to fit the song round the vocal.
Okay. So first there's the repair, and then there's the art.
Aye.
So you've added the compression there to enhance the kick drum kind of effect then, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So this was the original bass that you sent, and I thought it was getting lost a bit, especially with the sort of frequencies of the keyboard.
The keyboard, the bass of the keyboard was kind of masking the
actual bass guitar. Yeah.
The actual bass guitar, right? Okay, that's interesting.
Added an effect called Sans Amp, which is quite a popular effect. So that's it with the Sans Amp. That's it without.
All these things make such a difference, but I think it's interesting for anyone watching this that you know what is apparently just like a vocals, bass, keyboard, drums. You know, looking on the screen here, there's numerous tracks. There's
there's definitely quite a few. Yeah, so I'll just go through all the tracks, solo them up individually. So you get the vocals and the backing vocals, and then you get the drums that they sent over. You've got the unfiltered bass and the bass that are processed. You get the 3 different channels for the keyboards. I've tried to make sound like a piano as best I can. And then to finish off, we've got the vocal reverb and the keys reverb. And that's us. Job done.
As the fuel ran low in the seas of peace, our heroes are yearning for taking a leap out in the